Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Yeah, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the time.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
first down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Single back, takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, found the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Panthers. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to find room. It's Cook. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Breaks loose at the 40. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's no good. He missed it. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On 1st down, it's play action. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Jones. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Owens. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And bringing him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Back to throw. It's Jones. Throws it to the right. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Oh, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's Jones. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Pressure is coming. He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop. The clock has stopped. We reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun run call. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Owens. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
To throw, it's Jones. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida International. Now, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. It's like the final play of the half coming up. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, TCU.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this 2nd half underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Toss play, running right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process. Ball
spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Touchdown, TCU. And they will claim the second half lead. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To the air, it's Jones. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Owens. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
International offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The sure hands, it's Owens. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, they can also...
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. Back to throw. It's Jones. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
TCU 45, Florida International 14.
Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, TCU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to scramble. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time.
The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the TCU offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it two. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's not going to get there. The defense rises. It's a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Goal line formation for the defense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Owens. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jones. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the next.